Yeah, it's obviously a big one. We've been saying for quite a few years now that we need to get out of League One and progress to Championship. That the ambitions of the club are high, and like I say, we need to get out of this league. So I think this year is so important because it's a must for us. We've worked hard, we've recruited well, and I think there's no more excuses now. It's kind of now or never. We have to get promoted. We've waited long enough. We've had enough setbacks, enough disappointments. Now there's no excuses from me, no excuses from the board, the staff, the players. It's a huge one in the history of the club. So yeah, we're under no illusions that we need to get out of there, and with the investment that's come, that we aren't going to get a better opportunity in this. So yeah, no excuses from us. We've got to do it. At the same time, I think we've got the players that can deal with that pressure. I know I can certainly deal with that pressure, and it's just about keeping our heads down really, and just having a real dig at it and having some fun along the way, because although it's a pressurised situation, there's a lot riding on it. At the same time, we've just got to approach it like we would any other game of rugby and any other season, and hopefully do the job. Let's do this.
Kingston Park, Newcastle, home of the Newcastle Thunder. The Thunder are a semi-professional rugby league club currently in Betfred League One, the UK's third tier, but with big plans of moving up through the divisions. Formerly Gateshead Thunder, formerly a Super League side, but a merger in 1999 set the club on a rollercoaster journey over the last 20 years. In the 4 years since, Gateshead became Newcastle. The club has developed into the sport's leading light outside the traditional heartlands of Yorkshire and Lancashire, producing exciting young talent and hosting the game's biggest events. Now, they and their staff want to progress, and this is the year they're aiming to do it.
This season is the one that we've got to push forward. We cannot stay where we are. We've got to go forward, and it's no good saying, oh yes, it's great, whatever. It's not. It's time now to go forward. And, at the end of the day, Seymour has been very good to her, but we've still got to go and show him that we can do better.
3, 2, 1. Must be the shirt,
I'm excited. I've always been excited when we've signed players and stuff like that, but I am excited to see where the players go this year as well, and the mixture of the youth that we've got in the squad at the same time. And if we get that, and we get that good combination, I think it could kick-start us up here in the North East a little bit more as well.
Let's go, boys!
It's a club with history and plenty of good people working hard behind the scenes.
No, just completely sideways. Look at that! Gee, no!
One of the main men involved in getting the club ready for the new season is the managing director, Mick Hogan.
We're very optimistic, but if you'd have asked me the same question last year, I was optimistic then as well. I just think this year we've a golden opportunity because two teams are going up, and for the first time in the last 3 years we don't really have a fully professional team in the competition. So when you had Toulouse there, when you had Bradford, when you had Toronto, they were always going to win the competition. It would have taken a miracle for them not to, because they were spending anything up to 10-12 times what the other teams were doing. So this year there's nobody in that position, so you've genuinely got two spaces available for the 11 teams in the league, and I think we've made the right level of investment on and off the field. We're getting the right number of academy lads coming through, so we're really, really optimistic, but I don't think you'd expect me to answer that any other way, would you?
Never a Super League powerhouse, the club is being built on developing its local players, its sustainability, its long-term future. Centre and Jamaican international Joe Brown has over 200 appearances in a Thunder shirt and will go into coaching after retiring from the game. But there's a couple of things he wants to accomplish before he bows out.
We're quietly confident what we can do and what we can achieve this year. Obviously it's no secret that the club has backed Payne in terms of recruitment this year, in terms of the calibre of players that we brought in to strengthen the squad and to take us to that next level. But the talking's done on the pitch, so we've done everything in training, and now it's time for us to do the talking on the pitch.
It's great to have people like Joe and Reece and people who've been here for a while, because, like I said, I think they're really thankful for where we are now, because they've seen it in them dark days, and Joe and Reece have been great for this club for a long time. So yeah, I'm really happy to have them in the squad.
Well, there's been many ups and downs, plenty of downs along the way, but it's a reflection of enjoyment, heartache, but coming towards the back end now, and I think we're going to bigger and better things.
At the other end of the age range though, Thunder are bringing through stars of the future. Already players like Lewis Young and Sam Luckley have become big names in League One and beyond. Among the next crop to try and fulfil their potential, a young winger eager to show off what he can do.
I just want to play as many games as I can. Obviously coming through the academy worked hard to get to where I am now, and just want to get my chance and show what I can do, and hopefully that'll lead to me playing as many games as possible throughout the year. I'd like to think I'm like I believe in myself and things like that, and like working with Payne, he's always told me to back myself, and he's been showing faith in me as well, so that's great. I just want to get out there and get playing now. I like to carry out a yardage as well, but like finishing, I like to say I finish in the corner well, and just try and get involved as much as I can, and just put myself about and hopefully get noticed.
I think if you look at him, he's very mature for his age, and in the way he plays as well. You wouldn't think he just made his debut. He looks like he's been playing for years. I think he started off at Cass in their scholarship, left there, come up to uni up here, came into our 19s, and honestly, man, he's a great player. I think he could kick on and be even better. Although he is slow. He has to be the slowest winger I've ever seen, but I don't know how he does it. He scores, he's quality, he's a good player.
And now we're at a point where we're bringing these kids through, and they've had great coaching from 14 years old at the club all the way through. We have genuine pathways to university, to first team. And these kids are now breaking in, and they're genuine first team prospects. Not like I could put them in tomorrow and I'd have no doubt they'll do a job for us.
But to achieve the ultimate goal of promotion to the Championship, the Thunder will need more than their club stalwarts and their young talent. Progress needs to be made off the pitch too in the off-season with new signings, stardust and shape to put the heartache of previous seasons in the past and ensure the club will be contenders. This is the story of that journey, the story of this club in 2019, the highs, the lows. This is We Are Thunder.
1, 2, 3, Thunder!
Next time on We Are Thunder, pre-season takes its toll.
Yeah, mate, it's been a tough pre-season. I mean, we're excited to get in there now.
The new boys settle in, and everything is prepared for the Betfred League One launch.